something a little
Nigga, you
more
already played number 2
dynamic if they
games,
get him on
bitch.
the ground at the 20. And
I don't
Arkansas
know this
ready to send out this offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll
didn't
have
do
a
it.
chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
In the half,
And
how
such a
these
good
guards are
opportunity
good.
to come into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Looking to move it through the air. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Back to pass, it's Green. Moves around to clear up the vision. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I'll tell you what, that one stings a little bit. You're trying to get a drive together, trying to get some points to dig out of your hole. Now you turn it over right before the half. All the momentum shifts straight to the other side.
He fires a bullet to the right.
Oh, I was
and
gone.
this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Jet sweep headed to the edge. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
And that's great defense to stop him short of the first down. It's so hard with a guy that fast to create the right angles, to make sure I keep the ball inside, and then everybody's got to run to the football. Great job by the defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run it to the right. Got room at the 35. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Discards him with the stiff arm. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Trying to run, it's Williams. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run was coming.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. A great catch and run for 6.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone. Like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half. So find something really quickly you can go to.
Dropping back, it's Green. He wants to take the top off. Fires the pass, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll go empty, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 15. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position. They don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Slings it downfield. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half. And the Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. All kinds of room to the right. He's at the 50, the 30, running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And the stomping has commenced. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic in this point now. Too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long.
I remember.
You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Coming out with it, it's Sategna. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone.
Not again.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. To the air, it's Green. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Floating away. He'll pull it down and run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. On second down, he's looking downfield. Fires on the move. On target over the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. On second down, just keeps firing. With the catch, it's Jackson. Gets away from one, he's got space. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game, a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Green, using his feet to buy time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it. He's down in the red zone. This quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels.
So he got Travis Hunter, Brian Thomas, and all the running backs.
And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. A 69-yard touchdown drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run.
I mean, the game's so slow. So he ain't going to be as tired
It's Thomas.
as he was in college.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
NFL, you got so many motherfucking commercials. I can see him trying it. The problem is, when you get older, what you
dive into the playbook here on offense. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. LSU quick to the line. Wants to throw on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Durham. At the 40, there he goes. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And LSU starting to get that passing attack cranked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
The last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide. This offense has a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Got his man on the right. Tackle was made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. The give is to Williams.
Oh.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Loaded.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments and find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? And that's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over a hundo on the game, but his defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were. Because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Yeah, you gotta be patient. One thing about your offense, like,
Second down here.
man, one thing about your offense I noticed, you patient with it. Sometimes you just take too many chances, like, for no reason. Like,
Pickup of one, it's down at the 11.
if something working, why go away from it? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you killing me, like, sometimes some niggas get mad because I run the ball like I do. But
Would they
if I'm
love to pick
moving
up
like
this conversion and go to work with a first and goal?
you ain't on my goddamn team.
The give to the back.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't
You
get
just
the
need to
first
run
down.
just a
but
little
set
bit more.
yourself up
That's
now
how I
to
read.
go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Don't
They
go
already have a
vertical
comfortable lead
as
up by
much.
multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down.
For everything you do,
Quarterback reacting to what the D is
I
showing.
understand why you do it.
On fourth down, looking for the completion.
I actually
Caught
like
near
this
the
game.
sticks. It's
I
Daniels.
like it. Going to the running back, running the flat.
And the
A lot of
punishment
people
has been
don't never
extended.
go at the running back. So it's very smart. They don't never go at the running back or the tight end. So that's why I said when I play you, I have to adjust more
Lining
to
up to
that.
add another.
I have to get, you know what I'm saying? It's a habit I gotta break.
And the extra point will tack another one onto
Because
this
everybody
lead.
else usually I have to get
Precise,
downfield
relentless
and still
execution
working
on
on
that
that.
13-play
For
scoring
you,
drive.
I
And
gotta
they
look
cap things
short
off on
when
a
they're looking
9-yard
at
touchdown pass. The kickoff unit about to go to work.
yeah. So you depend on your tight ends a little bit more than everybody else.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is,
But not
he
only
gives his
that,
team a lot of momentum with a solid
when you run the
return.
ball,
The Hogs send that
you
offense
hit the
back
turbo
onto
too
the
fast.
field. Wide
Yeah,
receiver
you hit the
shows
turbo
motion.
too fast.
Quarterback touch pass on the
You
jet
gotta
sweep.
get through the line. Then once you get to the open field, then you hit your turbo.
He's run out of bounds, but not before
Your offensive
turning it
line
into a
on
pickup
block
and moving the sticks for a first
like they're
down.
supposed to. You fucking
It's so
block
hard
shit.
for a defense to
And you
have to
hit turbo
stop
like you
plays
did.
like that because it really forces you to play with great
I
eye
would
discipline.
too.
You see
You
the
know, I
pre-snap
tell
motion.
Tony that he
Defense
would
doesn't
start from
know
the shoot.
if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to
He do it
block,
too.
or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
And
See,
defensively,
that's
this
what
is
I do,
exactly
man. I
what
do
you want,
trying
right? You got the big
to
lead,
learn
so
and
you can play
study
big
like
zone
what
coverages.
everybody else
Just
do.
keep the ball in
So
front of you.
sometimes I may
Keep your
take
eye on
something
the
away from
quarterback.
some
Rally to the
for somebody
football.
because
Game
hell, I like
tackle.
I
You're
like
gonna win
what you
this
did.
game.
Hell, the shit's
And he
smart.
was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And then you even got the nerve sometimes to go out like it's a speed
From the gun, the running back
option
tries
type
to hit the hole.
pass.
Not
Like you
much
running with your
running room.
quarterback,
He's got
make
one
it seem
down
like
to
you
the
run
12.
49, and then
This
the whole
offensive line
time you
better
just
figure
go
out a plan for
almost
this D
receive.
tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double
Look
teaming
at
him. He's
this
going to be
nigga.
a
Look at
problem
this
moving
nigga.
forward. You saw all of his ability on that
Look at
last
him
one.
sit back and mouse with
Going to
that
work in the red
movement.
zone. They can't pick up the
That's
first
what boy,
down
your
without
ass
getting it
nigga.
into
You
the
like
end
the
zone.
damn shit.
To the air, it's Green. Forced out of the pocket.
That's a real good.
And he
That's what
runs
they
it
know
in
about
for the
focus
score.
team.
Touchdown, Razorbacks.
I hadn't
Nice
played
play
with
there
her,
by the
so when I
offense,
had
but still a
seen
ton of
it,
ground to
fucking
make
me
up.
up.
Yeah, this one's pretty
What the
much
hell
over
is this
one
nigga?
listen.
Then I had
Isolation
to
finish
this
the
one
way
here
you
been
want to
practicing
finish.
that shit.
Make sure your
This
offense keeps
is
that
great
momentum
fun.
going. It can build throughout the season.
Getting set for the
Okay,
point
this-
after. And And it's up and good. A very efficient
Yeah,
five-way
see, that's
scoring
why I be
drive.
saying like, why those niggas
And the
that saying
scoring play came
ball
on the
a little bit.
12-yard run.
Them niggas get your brother. They gonna talk their shit.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a
I
touchback.
don't know if they fuck with them. I don't talk shit, motherfucker. Shit.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Still running at the 40. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football because you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Appreciate you, man.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
Yeah, I just really use my left analog a lot of times.
That last one was
But I
just
did
a
not really
crushing
hit
penalty
my
for this
analog,
defense.
I
Here
mean, hit my
comes
turbo.
2nd and 1.
I can steer a lot of my shit, so that's why I be stopping get my
He
blockers
showed
pitch
it all
up.
there, a little looseness, a
Yeah,
little
just
power,
stand
and
behind
he's
him.
got the first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point.
Game
Dave.
change,
Right now, they know
saying?
they're
Then I
going to be
cut
trying
off
to
what
run
the
the
fuck they
football
do.
and try and ice
We'll
the
run it
game,
back,
but
nigga.
there's nothing
You
at
don't
this
fucking
point it
hold.
seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring
Just
as many
move to them
guys to the line of
fast.
scrimmage
Same
as I
method.
can. I got to find a way to get...
Touchdown,
Same
LSU!
method.
And the
And
route
when you see me
is
and
on.
Shelton, can get blocked and shit. When you see that bitch over there, you hit that bitch.
That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Green. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in
And
the
then I
end
be
zone.
having
He'll
to
be
pay
stopped
attention
at
to
the 15.
tight end and your fucking running back.
And
both
Arkansas
of them, I
ready
like
to
the
send
hit
out
speed.
this offense. This thing got out of hand
both
on them,
of
but they'll
them,
try to finish
I
with
can't
some
really
pride
hit
here.
in
And this
like
one was a
that.
beatdown.
They
And there's
got the
nothing you can
tank
do
on.
about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing.
Oh, look out! And he's brought to
They
the
got
ground,
tank.
but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Who's
Trying to get
kicking in?
everybody set with the clock still running. Dropping back, it's Green. Now rolling to the left. Heaves it on the run. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return.
Yeah, all leg.
This field
That's
position.
good. Switch off for
This is a beautiful
You're so happy you
situation
threw
for
it
the
to me.
defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Deep shot for the end zone. And the ball is intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. Got a lot of running room. At the 20. Obliterates him, still on the move. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions, this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense, continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
That's why a lot of
And they
times
pick up the extra point, kicker knocked it right down the middle.
make you speed that decision up.
It were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that.
Better.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even.
I
With
damn
the
no
yardage he
joke.
would have gotten with a touchback.
Oh, man.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense.
Yes,
Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so
They
productive,
definitely have.
built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W.
Them
We played
motherfuckers
well.
doing the most
We got to
stuff.
think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner.
Okay, see?
What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We
Yeah,
earned it
yeah.
in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
I'm just saying, they're in the most trouble. Out of everybody, they in the most trouble.
Now 2nd and 10.
The way Joker playing, it just so happened they're playing for the
Shakes off the
MVP.
tackler. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense finally
Yeah,
gets a
he's
stop
trying to
there, but the
save
big
it,
reason
yeah.
why they've got the lead right now is because
Wow.
of this dude toting the rock. And David, it just seems like he's been getting better as the game's gone on.
Yeah, and the defense all night, no answer.
He's got it on the left. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open.
Looking for the end zone. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
And then they
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but
Got it. Touchdown, Tigers. And the pummeling has started.
and you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
PAT unit on the field.
But I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with Ole Miss. Somebody else played me with Ole Miss.
And with the extra point, they
Now
push the
I was
lead
sitting there
out of
looking at their
the
offensive line and
A
their
very
defensive line.
efficient
It was great.
five-play scoring drive.
But I
And they pay
really
it
on
off
my
with a
season.
strike from 38
Yeah,
yards out. He'll
I
start
know
the
exactly
return
what I mean.
inside his 5. Didn't
That's
find
13.
any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
They defense straight.
First snap of this drive will come from their
They ain't got a lot of
17.
speed. And that's what hurt them. Arkansas just be running off on you.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to pass. It's Green. Moves away as he feels pressure. It's caught
Let's just put
downfield.
this dude
And they
over there.
fight him to the bitter end,
And he's
all the way
still
down to putting some
didn't
more
go
numbers
there.
in the stat
You
column, but
hard-headed
they'll come up
motherfucker.
a little short as time expired. It's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry